Coach, just talk about the day. Had a nice scrimmage today.
Yeah, just a really fun day. Beautiful weather, ton of recruits and their families here. Thought we represented our program in a first-class manner. I think everybody's leaving, seeing what a great place Southern Miss is as a university, what a great campus we got, what a great football setup we got, and also seeing what great culture we have, because our kids represent this university and all our families the right way. It was a fun day because we practiced and scrimmaged, which is the most fun days to me because you're still able to work on things and get better. We had some great kickoff return versus kickoff cover work, great competition. Saw some really good things on both sides of the ball, and thought Ty Keys had his best day. Ty's a guy that makes a lot of plays. He's had a few days where he's made some plays for the other team too, but today he just made plays for us, and he played within himself. That's a hard thing to learn, right, for a young quarterback, is that every time the ball is snapped, you have an opportunity to lose the game, but if you just let the game come to you, there's going to be opportunities for you to win it, but you got to let that come. And I saw a lot of growth in him this whole week. All 3 days, he took another step. We're fired up about his maturation, and I think we got a chance to have a much better football team. We're in a much more healthy environment as far as numbers and roster and talent, and I'm looking forward to one more week.
Coach, you all spring you've talked about the physicality of these guys.
Yeah.
I thought it really stood out today, particularly in the tackle box.
Yep.
And really particularly on the defensive side of the ball. There were some big shots in there, really physical in there.
Yeah, it was. Our running backs are extremely physical, and our linebackers are physical, so when they hit like it's real football. When Janari Dean, Frank Gore, Dejon Richard hit Hayes Maple, Santrell Latham, Dalen Gill, Swayze Bozeman, like that TQ Newsom, that's real college football. And so it's good to see, both ways. And I think our young D linemen are really starting to learn our system, and they should by now. We're getting better and better on the O-line. And we were without our 2 tight ends today, Luke Baker and Mitch Sellers, who have had a phenomenal spring. They're not hurt bad. We just had to hold them out with concussion protocol and stuff like that. They'll be back next week. But all in all, I think we took some steps forward and can continue to get better.
Do you know any more about this team than you did a month ago? What have you learned over this month?
Yeah, but Taylor, that'd take us a long time. You know what I mean? We've had 12 practices. We brought in 26 newcomers at mid-year, so we know a lot more. There's still some things we've got to figure out. Obviously, we're not a finished product, and we're not going to be. We've got 44 kids on scholarship that are sophomores and freshmen, or redshirt freshmen, and all 44 of them are really doing a lot of good things. So we are young, but we're young and talented, and we got a lot of good players, and we're continuing to improve.
Coach, last year you guys probably didn't really get a feel for what you could hang your hat on offensively. Are you getting more of a feel for that in this spring?
Yeah, no doubt. We really feel like we have. We think we got quarterbacks that are really athletic. We think we got wideouts that can win one-on-ones. And we think we're going to be a big, thick, physical O-line with some big tight ends. So we got to build it around that. We got to build it around what our quarterbacks can do, and then around what our O-line can do. And through that, we've got to make sure our good skill guys are getting the ball. And Jason Brownlee's a guy that's had a phenomenal spring, had another good day today. And, Caston didn't get as many touches today, but he's had a good spring. And, I tell you what, we're good on the back end, too. That's some good-on-good competition, with those guys. And Eric Scott's had a phenomenal spring at corner. Him and Brownlee had some intense battles. And but I think, yes, we definitely know what we can be offensively.
Let me get some of your takeaways on your first offensive line through 12 practices.
Yeah, we had a great opening drive today. You know what I mean? We started really well, drove it down and scored. We feel really good about 3 of those guys. We're starting to feel really good about a 4th guy. We're still searching for who the next best 5th guy is. And we got some young guys that are coming on and getting better. We got some older guys that know the system, and we got to keep them playing well. But we're competing every day and still trying to shore that up.
Tell me about D. Baker. He's making that move to the defensive side, right?
Yeah.
Well, why is that a good move for him?
Well, we just think we've got a lot of really good players at running back, and they were in front of him. D's a guy with, number one, a great attitude. He's a great person, and he's got a lot of speed. He ran for our track team this year at Southern Miss and helped them out a lot. I know Coach Stewart's fired up about him. So we thought we could get him over to DB, where we play a lot of people, and he could use his speed and learn it and use that to his advantage and get him out of that log jam at running back.
Would be any special teams for him?
Yeah, always. Yeah, all our players. Yeah, all our players are going to be involved in that.